That's definitely not right. And we're already starting bad a little bit. Ain't that quinky dink? Ain't that something? I thought I filled it up from before. What the hell? Weird. Oh, where's my puppy? You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright. That. I'm just fucking around. Alright, what's up, gamers, gamies, and gamers? My name is John, and welcome to part 4. This Super Keeb Kimawa, the hardest mysterious. Last time we met, damn, I already forgot the girl's name already, and I'm fucking it up. The girl introduced herself. We're going in the village, and our main protagonist is Genko. He also had a horrible nightmare. So, yeah, I want to try to see if I can one-shot this, if I can. If I could, that'd be great. I mean, I have a lot of other things I have to, like, freaking... Ooh, I got a lot of other games I gotta finish soon, especially, like, Steins Gate. I love it, but, like, damn. It's taking me, like, forever. And then next week, Mexico. Because I'll be filming a lot of that, like, freaking on my second channel. Because it's been a while since I recorded on my second channel, man. Like, cray. Eat cray, man. Not Mario. Damn it, I know. I don't wanna. Okay, I'm good. Alright. Enough of me rambling. Let's just get started. Waking up to an early morning. Like, by the way, no editing or anything like that. Just letting you know. Like I did say, I'm gonna try to one-shot it. Waking up early, then I noticed the air was. The sunlight danced across my face as I exchanged partners with the leaves outside the boards. The boards began to shudder with the accent of a breeze. The stillness of the day sunk a lonely feeling wallowing deep inside me. Being alone feels alright. I sat up and felt my face, tear-stained, glued on, and I puzzled myself in dismay. Oh yeah, that reminds me. No, I think I did say that before. He had a nightmare when he was a child. His freaking father abandoned him, and his mom. I didn't say those parts, and his mom was sick, so I'm assuming she probably passed away. Most likely. I mean, he is old. I don't know. Let's see. Was I crying? The air being moist must have been these tears. It's been so long since everything happened. But things happened. I need to move forward. I stretch and do my morning routine. Get up, get ready, get breakfast. Just as I was about to take the first bite of my food, I jumped up from realization. Oh shoot, I forgot my tools. To think of an expert like me will forget his farming tools. I must have forgotten yesterday when I was talking to that crazy girl who fell on me. What is she, a bird? I see what you did there, buddy. I laugh to myself as I think about the mysterious girl. Lucia. Oh, that was her name, that's what I was trying to remember. I gulped the remaining of the food and gathered my gears. This feels like gender party reveal thing I had to go to again. There was just a lot of things like related to baby stuff I've been going to, man. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know, honestly, sometimes. While I'm there, I might as well do some leftover work. I placed my sandals on and headed to the door. Transition. Oh, cool. I pulled the handle open and I'm greeted with a warm light. Before heading out, I look back to the desolate home. Empty as quiet as ever. And Decided to take that before going. I'm off, Mom. Aww. Closing in on the farm, I thought to myself that I'd go see if Lucia might be sitting under that tree again. In denial, I waved my hand as I was talking to someone next to me. There's no way she'd be come back. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, she is the heroine in the story, I guess. Well, she was kind of cute. It kind of felt like a fairy tale when she fell on top of my lap. On my lap, whatever. I started to blush thinking about the very first sight we caught each other's glimpse. No. She was just climbing the tree, and that's why I paused for a moment to think about why she was climbing the tree anyways. Not before long, I noticed a girl facing away from me. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. Little Chibit. That's adorable. Siab? I whispered to myself, confused. Knowing her, she's probably up to no good doing who knows what. I decided to play a prank on her and later make her confess her deed. Oh, never mind, my bad. What the? I tiptoed quietly and hid behind a bush, not to startle her. Boy, you're so sweet. You swept me off my feet. I want to believe it's true. I'm in love with you. I inhaled as much as I breathed as I could and jumped out in excitement. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, I raced across the thicket and read my animal instincts. Excuse me. Probably need water later. Probably. What? Roar! I'm not gonna scream. It's 1 in the morning, man. Wait, when did you have the time to freaking get a costume in that? She dropped everything in her hands and threw them in surrender. Her jaw dropped as soon as she saw me. She must have been really scared. Her expression flashed from shock to stern pout. That wasn't very nice, Mr. Genko. Slowly her power formed into a smile, and she also began laughing. From afar, we looked at each other in a lunatic's galley laughing. Excuse me. I kept laughing as I patted her on the head. As I do, I noticed a lot of round objects on the ground. Soon my laughter completely comes to a halt, and I crunched her head. It seems like she noticed what I noticed. Lucia, what are those? Her laughter now sounded sarcastic, then even dodging my questions with an oblivious knowing question. Hey, whatever do you mean, Mr. Genko? Those on the ground. The red apples. Oh, those were apples? Red apples? Oh, look, the sky's falling. Chicken little. It must be a gift from God. Oh, that too, actually. I don't mean. My temper raised a bit as I scolded her for her conduct. You stole these, didn't you? No. These apples came from the angels themselves. She twirled and danced and sung as she said this. I smirked. Picking up the apples, I started walking away. Well, in that case, I guess I'll take these apples then, because more will fall from the sky. Her smile soon withered, and she reached forward almost hesitantly. Wait, it took a while to get. She caught herself slipping, but not soon enough for me to realize the whole situation. I grinned even harder. Grinned. Wait. Grinned. Grinned? Oh. I don't know if they're supposed to say grinned or I grimmed. Well, whatever. I grinned even harder as I faced her. Maybe it's best. Like a kite ready to pounce its on its prey. Oh, okay, that makes sense. My bad. She finally gives up on her charade and begins confessing. I was hungry and it's not like I was going to pay for it. Like a child, she cast her eyes to the sole of her sandals. She's too gullible. I began to think of a way to actually utilize the opportunity presented. Well, how about this? If you help me out on my farm, you can have as many apples as you want. I can have all these apples? Please, show some hospitality. I scolded her while laughing on the on the inside, but she seemed so entranced by the idea of that by now. She fixated on the apples. All right, I'm up for it. When do I start? With her quick demeanor, she threw a lopsided. Usually, people who hears about work would complain or even throw a fit, but she's willingly agreed. You don't say. I'm not even sure. Not that I don't mind the help, but I wasn't very serious either when I confronted her. She seemed really straightforward about it. I guess she doesn't understand sarcasm. Maybe that's that's why she's so adorable. Or gullible. You're pretty weird, you know that. She giggled and replied modestly. Touche, but you're not the most normal guy here either. We laughed a little more as we began a long-lost friends having a reunion. Okay, you can help me out with the farm today. I don't have much work today, just a bit of cleaning to do. She jumped up with joy as she heard this. I've never seen anybody so happy about working before. Yay! Alright. No need to be excited. Well, if you love your work, then that's awesome, dude. You love what you do, you love what you work on. Thanks, Mr. Genko. Just call me Genko. Mr. makes me sound like I'm an old uncle. Alright then, Uncle Genko. Oh, God. Well, you do act mature for your age. She threw in the last line, which I grumbled and ignored. We headed to the area of the garden where work needed to be cleaned. As we walked, she trailed behind me to keep up with my pace. Unfortunately, she had to walk in additional steps just to keep up. Is she walking too slow or am I walking too fast? Either way, her smile never deorientated. Whatever. My eyes kept. I can read. My eyes kept darting behind my head just to make sure I can keep pace with hers. I get so tired. As we walked, it became really solid, awkward. That and the weird, unequal pacing. After what felt like an eternity, we finally reached the unkempt side of the garden. Cool. Alright, we're finally here. Wow, you got a lot of work to do. But it's not that bad. This would roughly take about an hour or so. She raised her chest and patted on the transparent muscle arm to show confidence. It's cute. But I'm not entirely convinced. Alright, Genko, watch me work my magic. She walked over and grabbed one of the biggest roots sticking out of the ground. With both hands grasping the root, she pulled with all of her might. Or, I think she does. The root of the ground doesn't falter, in fact. It looks as though it hasn't budged. Looking past Lucia, I noticed the root was still attached to a lifeless tree. Pity got the best of me. The root was beating Lucia by a hollow wind. Or a hard pole. Either way, it's a dead loss for Lucia. I was ready to announce her defeat. Lucia, I think you should... With all of her effort, Lucia focused on the root. Her hand slipped as she held and she lunges towards me. Bam. The next thing I knew, a crater came crashing down on the tip of my nose. I could feel the force ripping away the atmosphere of my face as a gigantic purple blood penetrates my cranium. The impact was so harsh that I felt it piercing my frontal. Oh my god, excuse me. I thought that was something else. Frontal blue, hammering to my cerebellum. With the club swing, my head torpedoed, soaring through the air. I must have saw the end and the beginning of the sky as I lifted up. I don't recall how far I flew back, but I do remember that. I can't remember what happened when I blacked out. What the heck? Moments later, I awoke feeling the pain from my nose. I believe I just got knocked out from a headbutt. Neither angry nor agitated, I slightly touched the tip of my nose. Nothing broken, but it's bruised. It took a while to recognize the situation, but my body felt like it was on something soft. Oh well, she gonna pucker you up again? Like for real? Is she gonna pucker you up? Oh my goodness. Lucia? Ah, I got something. Show that. Woo! My arms flayed about as I eagerly yet gently tried to get her off. But it seemed not to so effective as she derailed my attempt due to her unfortunate circumstances. Circumstance, not senses. Ouch. My head hurts. You okay? This time, instead of freaking out, I asked more patiently. I could tell she was a lot of pain from the headbutt. She tried to bear it by biting her lips. Yeah, but I'm sorry, Genko. She frowned and casted her look away from my eyes as she was embarrassed by her own action. I replied by gently patting her head. She tightened her eyes as she waited for the verdict to come, but there was no judgment here. She understood the gesture and widened her eye as I smiled in return. Wait a second. I crunched her head again. Twice today now. How did you fall underneath me? Ow. Well, you see, right after my hand slipped from the root, I headbutted you. I did a traditional spin to catch myself, but I saw you falling and I tried to stop you. But as it turned out I couldn't stop my momentum. And that's why you're on top of me. She stuck out her tongue like a little kid. I don't know how we always end up like this. Seems like the most times we always are in an array of mess. But there's never a dull moment. Traditionally spin, huh? Traditional. I chased her off of me, and we enjoyed a bit of the sunlight we had left. After playing for a while, we decided to relax and enjoy the scenery. We're back with the scene. Lucia looked off into the distant sky towards the setting sun. Miraculously, a shimmer of light sparkled, a radiant glow from her crown. I could see a shine illuminating above her head, as she was an angel. Probably to most, she was an ordinary girl, but to me, she was very beautiful. Calm and composed, yet silly with a witty sneer-like remarks at times. Soaking in orange horizon, she released a tired smile. I felt the exhaustion overwhelm me as I too looked up at the sky. Today was fun. Night slowly takes over the sun and soon falters his farewell. Enthralled by her capitated threats, I snapped back into reality, realized something bothered me. I quickly walked towards her, grabbing her hand and gently Genko, what's going on? Sorry, trust me, I know this sounds weird, but I can't have you going home covered in dirt. Your parents will worry. She becomes flustered and nervously starts fidgeting. The orange sky dims as sight was becoming irrelevant. I couldn't see well, but she looked a little beet red. It must have been all the excitement we had today. I know it's a taboo to bring a woman home if you aren't married. But I really don't mind. I don't want her scolded by her parents because she was playing in the dirt all day. Okay, come, wait. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure, but I can't let you go home and covered in dirt. Shut up, I promise I won't do anything. Just quickly shower and go home, that's all. Genko, hold up, I can't keep up. Great, now I'm flustered too. With the night arriving, we raced through the dark trail with only the sound of crickets and the wind of our symphony. Thoughts filled my head with questions I'm not sure how to answer. I'm not entirely sure how we ended up this way, and I don't know what I got myself into. But at this moment, I haven't felt so alive. Transition. Now we're back to our place. I remember saying how flustered I was when I was running. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. I don't know. But now I'm more embarrassed with the current situation. Calm down, Genko. This is your first time having a girl over. You gotta be a man. Wait. What am I talking about? I can't be doing this. We aren't even wed yet. Oh, shut up. Oh gosh, a cute girl in both alone, just me and her in this empty house alone. Proposally, repeating myself, I try to defuse the situation in my noggin. Genko, she's only here to take a shower and head home. Don't get ahead of yourself. Genko, I'm done. Coming. Stumbling in to get up, I trip over myself, and he falls over again. Oh, never mind. I sped over to the other room to fetch a towel and some spare change of clothes. Quickly sidestepping over the bathroom door without peeking, I handed her the items. Eyes darted back and forth over the wooden panel as I noticed the mysterious smile raced across Lucy's face. Pervert. Shut up and just take it. She giggled and closed the door in front of her. Before doing so, I catch Lucia's silhouette figure through the creaks of the wooden walls. She's really a pretty petty girl. I never noticed since she wore loose clothes. Well, that doesn't make sense. If she had any tighter clothes, she'd probably cease to exist. I'm surprised she hasn't taken flight yet. The clothes just oh god, excuse me. Oh my god. I walked back in the main room, nervously waiting. Sitting impatiently, my mind wandered aimlessly. Before I noticed, Lucia has crept into the room with a stupefied look. Oh, that's a good look. Genko, why do you have women's clothes? Oh, that's... Before continuing my answer, I was unaware what I gave to Lucia. The clothes that I gave her was my mother's. Why I still kept her clothes, I'm not sure. I guess keeping her stuff was like a memento to remember her by. My mother's. She passed away 7 years ago and I kept it for keepsakes. That's to remember her by. Her eyes passed toward her as if I was looking towards something deeper. I guess I still miss her. Genko, I'm sorry. I was assuming when I should have considered. It's alright. Anybody would have thought that would have been weird. When my mom got sick, Dad left us to marry another woman. What a dick. Mom became very depressed after that, and I finally caved into her sickness. I took care of her after Dad left and tried my best to keep her going, but it only got worse. Mom tried her best not to show any pain. I didn't see it then, but I finally understood it was better when I got older. She didn't want me to feel her pain. She didn't want me to see her suffer. So she carried the burden all by herself, hiding it all beneath her smiles, encouraging me to be strong like Dad? How? Why? She said she still loved him and told him never to hate Dad, but why can't I? After he abandoned us? And for what? For a younger wife? For a better life? We were not good enough? Dots. Before my mom took her final breath, she said she was afraid of leaving me alone in this world. She cried when she said she was sorry, but I told her that I was happy. I was happy to be her son. I told her I'll be okay. I'll grow up strong just like Dad. So, she doesn't have to worry anymore. That she can go ahead and take a good rest. She passed and I took her far into the mountains and buried her there. Before I knew it, Lucia's hands were placed on my cheeks, rubbing away the tears. I'm crying? This is making me a little bit emotional, man. Oh, fucking A. Oh, shit. To tell such a tale in front of a girl I just met, I guess I must look like an idiot. I don't know why I said all that. I don't know. Maybe after all this time, I needed someone to hear me. Someone to listen. For so long, I tried to be strong for the both of us. But I guess I couldn't hold back anymore. It's okay, Genko. I'm here for you. But you barely know me. I'm just a stranger to you. Aww. She gently placed her arms around my head. But yeah, literally just met him. Around my head, and I held it dear to my chest. Her chest. I can feel. I messed that up. I know. Alright. I can feel the warmth emanating from her heartbeat. It soothes me, yet ripples the pain inside mine. Her hair brushes against my cheeks as her head covers over me. Her nimble fingers relax upon my ears. Her tight squeeze is a pleasant dream I once forgotten. Her fragrance touched my nose. I whiffed the smell of flowers. The feeling is surreal but eloquent. This is the first in a long time I have ever felt this way. I bathed in the comfort as she stroked my hair. Tears kept flowing as I returned the embrace. Aw, I miss you so much, Mom. Burying my face into her chest, I cried a yearning of endurement, whatever. My bad. I miss you so much. I don't know how long we stood that way. We were holding each other. But eventually, these shrieks became sobs, and those sobs became whimpers. She pulled away, but with both hands still on my cheeks. She gazed at me with those blood moon eyes. Excuse me. Oh my. Hey, I don't think I can ever replace your mom, but if it's okay with you, I can stand by your side. I'll comfort you through your loneliest times. I'll make sure you cry only tears of happiness from now on. I'll make you smile always. What happens if I can never be happy anymore? And sadness is the only thing that awaits me. With her soft lips, she forms a vibrant smile as she brightens the entire room. You can do it, my friend. Be happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Woo-hoo, Act 3, yeah. I'm sorry, not the shit. That was loud, probably. I'm sorry, Buffy. Go back to sleep. I'll sing Bob Marley. Alright. As the sun touched the sky, the light shined through the blinds of my home. The light of the sun had awakened me. I woke up groggy as I stretched my arms toward the ceiling. What a morning. Getting out of bed, I had to drain the lizard. Oh, before I got ready to go outside for the morning air, I decided to put on a new set of clothes. As I put it on my shirt midway through, I startled by the scare. Roar. Ah! I grabbed my clothes, holding my morning bladder. I almost pissed myself from the fright. Haha, that was payback from yesterday. You scared me. Why are you still here? I thought you went home. Haha, didn't I? Guess I'm better at being a target than you. Oh yeah, I never went home. I slept over. What? No way. Your parents. I stopped myself from saying anything further. I was the one who lent her the clothes. So going home with different clothes was all a red flag to her parents. Never mind. Genko, you worry about me too much. Well, because I don't worry about anything bad happening to me, huh? Wow, Genko, you're so protected. What I meant to say was I didn't want them to worry about her. She's at least has parents. I came to a conclusion to give up the conversation. Yeah, that too. Oh well. Hey Lucia, I need to step out for a bit to use the bathroom. I've been holding it since the scare. Alright. I left the room to do my business outside. He's just pissing out in the freaking open. Outside, I walked towards a tree with a tall grass for privacy. As I drained the lizard, I went back. I like that. As I drained the lizard, I went back home to wash up, only to greet by Lucia at the front door. Welcome home. Come inside. I chuckled a bit, knowing she's actually saying that in my house. Hello, what a nice house you have here. Being a rude guest, I walked past her towards the kitchen to prepare breakfast. She's curiously looked over my shoulder to see what was on the menu. Yeah, so what's for breakfast, Genko? Chicken with some steamed rice. It's leftovers from yesterday's meal. Lovely. Can't wait to have some. I've been hungry since yesterday. After I got the chicken soup heated up, we both ate our fills. We left the kitchen and hung around the house for a while. We didn't have any particular plans either. I still feel uneasy having a girl alone with me. I guess I'm pretty lucky. I really believe that everything up to this point isn't by coincidence. The fact that I met her, it never hurt to try. Hey, Lucia. Yes? Would you like to go on a date with me? What? Oh, wow, Genko, that was fast. What? Lucia's face became red and was shocked. I repeated the question again. Would you like to go on a date with me today? Sure. Wow, that was fast. Wow, Genko. There you go. There you go, Genko. But still, literally confessed it, all your problems with your mom and stuff, and you just met her. Huh. I guess. Let's have our day where we first met. I'll make some lunch. We're having a picnic. Yay, I can't wait. I'm getting hungry again. We just ate. Seeing her happy makes me think that she's never been at a picnic before. Oh, excuse me. I wonder how her personal life is. Her face got red again when she realized that she was directly jumping for a date. I'll get things ready. Lucia waited for me as to prepare for our date. It might have been too soon for us to be headed in this direction. Yes! Exactly, this direction. But I believe that it's only appropriate. We both left the house and went on our way to the place we first met. Huh. So day 3. Whatever, I guess. As we headed to our date spot, Lucia raced towards the tree and settled there. Slowpoke. Hey, you ran first. Besides, I'm carrying the stuff. It doesn't start until I come. Hello, Genko. It wouldn't start if it weren't for me. She actually made a good point there. I mean, I was the one who asked her out. Sure. I set it our things up by the tree. The day was beautiful with a warm breeze. No clouds in the air, nor scorching heat waves, no thunderous rains. The weather was almost perfect. It was as if day was meant for us. This day, whatever. As I finished setting the picnic, I asked Lucia if she wanted to play the question game. It was a game where we take turns asking each other questions. How to win this game? I'm not sure. I remember this being popular for young adults. Oh my gosh. It's fun with a drink too, buddy. It's fun with a drink too, to be honest. It actually gets more interesting when you drink on the question game. Like, oh shit. Oh my god. And also like card games and some other. So I'm not even gonna get to it. Alright. At the same time, I believe this was a cheesy way for couples to force conversation. Oh, yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Excuse me. Also, for an excuse to talk about personal feelings. And here I am doing it. Ooh, excuse me. I chuckled a bit as I faced Lucia. Lucia looked at me astonishingly as I began the game. So, what do you like to do for fun besides hanging out with me? I like watching birds. They fascinate me, my bad. I don't really know why, but animals are pretty interesting. Yes, they are. Nature is in general is fun. Yes, it is, and also dangerous at the same time too. I'm also curious about new things I see. Yep, same here. That's great. So do I. Nature is best. Realizing what she said, it's just like who she is. I can picture Lucia running towards a wild animal and being on. My turn. Oh fuck berries, my bad. My turn. What's your favorite color? Blue. Hey, same here. But mostly navy. That's boring. Everyone loves blue. Hey, I said navy. Well, I did say blue, but still, navy is my color. With her arms crossed, she playfully pouts, and yellow too, as if her question went to waste. It's an easy color. I like looking at the sky. Hence the blue. In that case, that makes sense. Alright. I thought hard about the next question, while my mind usually goes blank. Therefore, I improvise. Why were you up on the tree the other day? Oh, that day. On that easy. I just climbed and fell. I smacked my head. I got the same question last time I asked. One question wasted. My turn again. Her smile faded as she asked more directly. How's it like living alone? I thought hard about this because this question threw me off. Looking back, it was tough. Honestly, I cut myself off a loss for words. As a pool of memories came flooding back through my head. Memories of Mom and Dad. Memories of their separation. Memories of Mom's death. And memories of my loneliness. It's so right, I mean, it's tough and lonely at times, but I can cope with it. I see. I'm glad you're staying strong. It was a smile that filled my heart. Somehow, being with her kind of eases my burden. With the burden. Whatever that may be. So I guess it's my turn? Why me? What do you mean, Genko? I mean, why choose me? What? Well, of course, Genko, you're easy to pick on. Me? Easy to pick on? Just remember who picked you up when you fell. I fell on you and you cried like a baby. You were complaining about how bad you were hurt. We both laughed as we went at it with each other. Eventually, we set our question game aside and ate lunch. Feeling optimistic, I tried feeding Lucia by giving her a spoonful of food. She took the bait and dove right in. I thought it would be romantic, but I guess it was a little cheesy until it was her turn. Saying, yeah, now your turn. Say ow, fuck my fucking stomach, my fucking abs, ouch. I took the spoonful, oh my god, I can't laugh because it will hurt. Fucking A. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. I took the spoonful only to find out that under the rice it had a pepper and I wasn't ready for it. I choked a bit and drank some water and swallowed it down. She cheerfully laughed while I regained myself from a spoonful of hell. Told you you're easy to pick on. I'll get you next time. We finished with our lunch and decided to go back to our game of questions. Most of the time we talked about random stuff, but we learned a lot about each other. My turn. What was your first impression of me? I blushed. Honestly, I was shocked how someone can fall right into another lap. Surprised. That's it? Come on. Don't waste my answer over one word. I mean, it is true though. It's not every day someone falls on. Genko. How many times do I have to say that? Huh? You're talking like it's normal. Well, of course it is. It's like the perfect love story. Yup. Her face lit up in fireworks when the word love was introduced. Looking back, it actually does make a perfect love story. Forget what I said. Your turn. Okay. I didn't know what to ask anymore, but the personal question comes to mind. We were on a date, so I gave it a shot. What am I to... You literally met her 3 days ago! Like, dude. I mean... God. I guess. I looked into Lucia's eyes while asking. She softly got up and walked towards the field. Okay, it's back with this picture. As I stared at her, her voice waved through the calm wind. Genko, I wouldn't know where to start. I guess... I'm glad that you were there at the right moment. I don't make lots of friends. And you might be the only one, friend zone, one I can call a true friend. I'm truly thankful. What? Really? But aren't you from... Before I could finish my sentence, she's already finished it. The village? Well, yes. You see, I'm not very good around people. Lots of people think I'm weird. Maybe I act differently from most girls. But being a Hmong girl, it isn't easy, you know. Our entire life is just a preparation to marry a boy we don't even know. As she said that, I began to see a side of her that I'd never seen. She isn't just a bubbly klutz that I met out of the blue. She knew a lot about the life. I could tell she wanted more. I mean, she does act a little different. All this time I've been seeing things from my perspective. I thought about Mom and how her marriage must have been like. But now that she made the point, I came to a realization that it must have been hard for her. I was clueless. I want to fall in love normally. At the same time, I want to be myself. I want to be accepted for who I am. Lucia, I'm sorry.
never really thought about it like that. It's okay, Genko. And to answer your question, I think you're a true friend. I'm very thankful for having someone like you in my life. You're someone who I can actually be myself with.
You literally just met 3 days ago. I guess, whatever. She cheerfully smiled at me. Completely moved, she dazzled me to the skies above. I got up from where I sat and stood next to her. Lucia, I'm thankful too. It's as if our meeting was by fate, and that maybe, just maybe, we were destined to become friends and share this moment together. You literally asked her out on the fucking whatever. No, I guess no. Yeah, they could be friends. Sure. Let's leave it as friends, even though they're like flirting with whatever. I'm not even gonna question it anymore. I'm not even gonna question no more. No, I'm not gonna question it. I'm glad that our meeting wasn't in vain because of it. I got a little emotional, as I too wanted a friend just as much as Lucia wanted one. I thought about last night's promise from Lucia. I wanted to declare to her, just as she did for me. Lucia, I promise to be by your side. I promise that your tears, whatever they may be, will no longer be tears of loneliness. And I promise you that you will always smile. Just as I was about to finish, she placed 2 fingers on my lips, as she understood the situation and where I was going with this. It's okay, Genko. It's gonna be too much for me to handle. Let's take our time, okay? As her words slipped from her smile, so did her fingers off my lips. Besides, it's my turn. Right from there, the mood suddenly shifted and Lucia was back to her old self. She cheerfully smirked and gave me a thumbs up. We both sat back down to the usual spot. Alright, go ahead. Looking back to my question, who would have known that such a simple question could open a person up like that? It's your secret farming space. Well, of course, I love farming here. No one knows about this place. Well, besides you, that is. Plenty of the sun and the field is decent too. Lots of food to be grown. It makes me wonder. How in the world did you find this place? How simple. I walked, and voila! Here I am. I saw this farming area and this tree. I thought to myself, what if I climb this tree? And then I found you. So you mean you fell on me? That's something to worry about. It's just having a little fun. As you can tell, I love exploring. That's why you got lost, right? I didn't get lost. You found me. You got lost before I found you. Don't deny it, Lucia. Didn't I? So you did wait. I thought back about the time, and it actually made sense. Which I thought you were back. Oh, excuse me. No, silly. Besides, if I did get lost, how did I get back home? See, I know my way back here, mister. She stuck out her tongue at me. She actually did make a good point, though. If she was truly lost, I would have been in big trouble for not taking her home. But then again, I would have been in bigger trouble if I did take her home. Damn it. Being a guy is tough. You always find a way to counter me. I'll let you win this time. And don't call me mister. Yay! Besides, Genko, I don't think you ever won yet. Their arms open high, she missed it as well. Excuse me? Ah, fuck. I recalculated our playful arguments and I actually been letting her win. Can't really do much, really. Maybe it's her victory smile that's rewarding. Alright, my turn. Go ahead, loser. Let's see. It seemed
as is forever, it's my turn. I always blank out trying to think of my question. I guess I'll start writing. If you have a special power, what would it be? Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think so. But hey, at least she's interested.
I will to the power of flight.
Irony, she's probably the bird, he's the fox, symbolizing both of them. That way I can fly all around the world. She took off instantly and focused on her flight pattern, leaning left and right more like a plane than a bird. That's nice. I think flying suits you really well. What about you, Genko? What about your special power? Read people's minds. Like, pyrokinesis? No, that's controlling pyrokinesis. You mean psychokinesis. Or telepathy. Kind of like that, yeah. The reason was because I wanted to understand people a lot better. I wanted to understand why people around me left. What was going on in Mom's head during her illness? What was my stupid dad thought when he left Mom and I for another wife? I want to be able to understand people and their choices better. I believe there was always a reason for everything. I want to be able to justify that through it. Well, if you ever have that power, don't use it on me, okay? If you want to know something about me, just ask. No powers needed. She gave me a smile of reassurance, as she knew what was going on in my mind, and that everything was going to be okay. Thanks, Lucia. Come on, Kenko. Quit feeling so down. If you keep that up, I might have to fall on you again. Maybe that's what you'll have to do. By the way, it's your turn. Oh, how long are they gonna keep doing this question game? Yeah, here I go. This time, I actually took her a while to question. It seems like she's running out of things to say. We have been talking for a long time. Yeah, you have. Do you have any friends? He literally said he had no friends, didn't he? For some reason, the question seemed like a personal question, so I decided to answer honestly and try not to spark another playful act, which seemed to happen often. No, not anymore, that is. Oh, I thought about my life and realized that I never really had friends. I was always independent even when my parents were in my life. I mean, I see some kids from the village, but that was that. I never got past beyond that. I looked at Lucia's face, as if it was a huge sadness coming over her knowing the loneliness in my life. Until I found you. I said this very quietly, looking away in a reassurance of both of our emotions. The conversation tightened a bit as I continued. Besides, I'm used to it. I like to leave everything. Peaceful one. Don't hurt yourself, Genko. I know what it's like. As her words meandered through the silence, I held back the tears. It's as if I found someone who actually understands me, stood me. I didn't want to my own secret field. I didn't want to live by myself. I didn't want to segregate myself from the community. What I wanted was a friend. A friend just like Lucia. Can I rest on your shoulders for a bit? Sure. Lucia and I sat by the tree as we watched the sun gradually set. I wanted our conversation to last eternity. It was a much learned person. I wish just a moment forever. Knowing that it'll come to an end, I'll soon begin to think back what happened last night. I never thought I could open up to a person I just met. Maybe she might be the one for me. Maybe I'll never be lonely again. I wanted to believe that this was true. It was until I remembered what she said to me last night. It was right after she comforted me.
Where did you sleep?
Lucia. Yes, Genko? Will you be fine going home alone? Of course. You don't have to worry about me. Rest up. It's fine. I'll take you home. Your parents might get worried. Where do you live? That's a secret.
I bet she lives by herself too. I don't remember anything after that. I fell asleep on only to find out that Sheila slept over my place when I woke up.
As I watched the sun set down from the distant mountain, the day was about to come to an end. I looked down at Lucia as she rested on my shoulders. We listened to the breeze that comforted us in our moment together. Thank you, Genko. She rested on the shoulder with
Ice cream. Her hands together.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure, Lucia. I'm gonna ask you one last question. Last one, okay? Okay. I thought back to my flashback yesterday. I decided to ask her about this question.
What's your secret? Excuse me.
What secret? Secret from last night. She lifted her head off my shoulder and looked at me. Her expression seemed scared and annoyed that I asked. It's nothing. It's none of your concern. She looked away and as she got up from her spot. We usually made eye contact when we talked. This time it was different. The vibe have turned a darker shade of the sky. I'm sorry. I won't ask anymore. Seemed like the last question wasn't a very good one. Thanks. She looked back at me and smiled. This gave me a bit of reassurance, but at the same time, I knew that she was trying to hide something from me. Something that I should know. We both stood next to each other silently as we watched the sun dim. It was getting darker with only a few rays scorching through the trees. We decided to walk to the trail together on our way back home. I should take you back home, take you home soon. It's getting dark and I wouldn't want what? The tone of her voice changed. Once again, I probably said something that I should have. I wouldn't want your parents to be worried. Genko, please. Don't talk about my parents. I'm sorry? I'm just worried about you, that's all. You're worried about me too much. And don't involve my parents in it. What the fuck, honestly? Confused about the situation, I asked her again. Well, I have every right to be worried. I want you to go home safe. And I will. I'll go home safe in my parents' arms. Her parents probably abandoned her. Or, I don't know. Or died? Or she just doesn't have a home? I don't know, so please. Stop worrying about me. She walked past me while avoiding my eye contact. I grabbed a hold of her forearm and held her in place. Lucia, what's wrong? Let go of me. Please, look at me. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Let go of me. Instantly, she yanked her arm away from me. I was shocked that I took a step back. What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Genko. I just can't. She backed away from me. Tears pent up in her eyes as she distanced herself. My heart began to race. Is this it? Is this the end of both of us?
It was only 3 days. What the fuck? Honestly, I mean, I mean, I get where your story is coming from, and I get the little hardship with it. I do, but realistically, honestly, I mean, it's still good. I still like the story. Why? I didn't want things to end this way. I'm here for you. I just want to help you. I was about to break down knowing that this moment could determine our relationship we just started. You wouldn't. If you knew, you wouldn't. She sprinted off into the forest with full speed. Then leaves around her fluttered about how she bolted, snapping each twigs while crunching the earth underneath her. Lucia! Lucia! Please don't go! As I chased her after into the forest, ice-cold droplets splashed and dissipated on me. When did it start raining so hard and fast? It got darker and I ventured deep within. The sun now gone, I had no light source for guidance. All I had was the sounds of her footsteps falling through the dark. I stopped in my tracks as her steps echoed into non-existence. I could not see her or hear Lucia anymore. Catching my breath, I peered through the forest. Black. Nothing. I could not see a thing. I didn't know which direction she ran. It's so dark. I can't even find my way out anymore. I just call out to her. Lucia! Lucia! I'm sorry. Come back. Come back. I ran around in circles inside the dreary forest, completely drenched. The rain shudders me to call out for Lucia again. Lucia! Please be alright! With the rain pouring down frightfully, I began to imagine the worst things that could have happened to her. Frantically pacing, I called out to her again and again. Unaware, I stumbled and tripped against something. Ugh! Falling face forward, my foot gets tangled in something. After examining the texture, it felt like intractic wires. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little tired. I was tangled in vines of some sort. As I grabbed the vines, a sharp prick instantly removed my hands. Oh, that sucks. The instantly was even needles gone up my flesh. Unable to see it, I could tell these were tiny knives dancing around my legs. I grabbed a closed tree and lifted myself away from the vines, but as I proceeded, I could feel the thorns hooking my flesh as it ripped through my skin. With all my might, I picked myself up, only to notice the shooting pain from my right knee to the ankle. Ouch! Shoot! I must have sprained my ankle. Leaning against the tree, I finally pulled myself together. Lucia was right. I worry about her too much. The fact that I'm trying to find her is because of that. If you love someone, is it wrong to help them? I didn't mean for things to go this way. I walked aimlessly in the dark forest, trying my hardest to find Lucia. My breathing went heavier. I shivered through the night. My compulsive teeth chattered as I would feel my body pulsating in the freezing rain. The sky kept crying, although it didn't feel like sadness. Excuse me. Oh my god. The rain sounded like it was laughing at me. As if it knew Lucia was already gone. No! Where are you? Lucia! Please be safe. Come back to me. I'm sorry. Please be safe. I promise I'll get it right. Please don't leave. My feet stumbled across an unwavering stone as if that broken under. I slipped and fell. Afraid of the dark, I didn't know what was going And yet so naturally my hands flung above my head to protect myself, unaware of the precipitation. I hit the ground, blew back first, landing on my neck and crushing my fingers. Oosh. I yelped in pain as I kept climbing down the hill. Oh my god. As I felt the momentum of my body rolling and my feet followed above my head, and I quickly tucked myself in a fetal position. Every moment that my body hit the ground was horrid. I could feel the rocks scraping my sides, branches whipping my legs, and the bruises on my arms as I tried to defend myself. Oh my god. As I finally come crashing down to a complete stop, I landed there motionless. I was completely filled. Oh, fuck bird. For a second I lost consciousness, covered in mud. Shoot. How long was I laying here for? It seemed like I fell down the mountain. I must have hit my head hard. Struggling to stand up, my lower half refused to move. Come on, Genko, get up! Come on! I finally gave up trying to fight my body, so I began crawling with my bruised arms. Every time I pulled myself forward, I could feel pain shooting through my entire nervous system. My hands were unable to clench anymore, or I believe they lost feelings. All of a sudden, my body started pulsing uncontrollably. My body wanted to rest so badly, but I was more afraid of being alone again. Siab. Sorry. I cried with the sky as it laughed at me. Unable to wipe them away, the rain streamed down my creeks. They never stopped flowing. I eventually gave up wiping them away. I don't care anymore that I look like a mess. I just don't want to be alone anymore. I just want her to be by my side. Stand by my side. I didn't think I will take away her smile in just an instant. I'm afraid. Oh my god, hold on. Oh. Come on. I'm scared. Lucia. No, not yet. Please, God. Not yet. I was at my limit and was no longer able to move where I was at. The floor was in complete darkness as it drowned with the rain. Is this how my life ends? I'm going to die. I didn't want things to end yet. I didn't want things to end yet, like this yet. I'm so scared. My heart raced through the fear of the unknown. Using the last bit of strength I had, I screamed, "Lucia!" I lay there in the silence of the night, listening to my voice echoing through the mountains. After came nothing but the sound of the wind. I don't want to die. I'm cold. I'm getting sleepy. So tired. Siab. Please. Alright, too much of this. Be safe. Act 4. Oh shit, how many more acts are there? I'm just kidding, but still. My goodness gracious, honestly. Oh. Laying in the total darkness, I felt how vast and emptied it was. The weight of the space suffocated me. I think I'm dead. It felt like it. Is there really nothing but loneliness for me? Why does everyone leave me? Dad, Mom, Lucia, why? Maybe it's better if I'm gone, away from the world which these silent screams cannot be heard, away from the suffering, away from the torture we so-called life. In
enduring and enduring. That's all I ever do anyways. Who's going to care about this orphan kid? Who's going to care if I'm gone? I can't be dead. No one would care. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm pathetic. I'm worthless. Dad was right. I wish I was never born. Stupid! Wake up! What? Who are you calling stupid? Please, you can't die. You need to live. Stupid! Wake the fuck up! I'm sorry for being a bitch! I'm sorry! Just open your fucking eyes, you motherfucker! Don't leave me, you motherfucker! I will fucking stab you! I need you! So you can fucking feed me, bitch! Lucia? Her voice pulled me away from the pity. I wallowed it. As I heard the sound of her voice echoing in the darkness, I felt the sound resonating inside my soul leader. Instantly, I felt weightless, and I could feel myself hovering. It was as if I was under the ocean. I don't know if I saw the light, but I could feel myself swimming through the air. Climbing out of the void, I saw her. Oh, the back of their house. I slowly crept open as I'm greeted by the light. Look. Sia? You motherfucker! Why the fuck would you make me run through all that shit, going through the damn forest in the dark, screaming my damn legs and fucking arms, man, freaking getting like freaking vine thorns on my damn legs and body. Shit! I muttered silently. She was leaning by my side. There was nothing but by her whimpering from the filling the room. What? Good shit. You know what? I'm gonna stream this another time. I'm tired. It's 2:14. I'm done. Just done. Just done. For now. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen next time, guys. We'll see if they're gonna like pull it together. But you know what? So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good one from wherever from. So peace out and sayonara. Sorry, I'm like literally losing it right now. So tired. Bye bye.